Cody's instructions from last session were assist on anything relevant, ancient arcana and whatnot. So, um, anybody who wants to make a roll for something could check to see if obviously ancient arcana anybody can help with, but Merv might be able to give a help for anything that he's trained in as well, which should be quite a bit. Um, cool. Who wants to recap, bring everybody up to speed for a little bit of inspiration?
I can do it because I think I'm out of I have one inspiration if anybody's out. Once, twice. All right. We began in the aftermath of the fight with Peerless. Um Going through the tattered and shattered remains of whatever sort of weird construct they were. Um And then the red circled floating cubed elephant in the room, the cube that they were using to ask questions. Um, After a bit of discussion on how to proceed, Cal asked it the questions of where is Umeli and who is it? And one of those was a lot easier to answer than the other, which was a little less pleasant and nearly maddening. Um, Ember Prime then asked about the time while she was in the afterlife, and also saw a vision of the dwarves being forced out of the former homeland of Kirathun, which was done when they dug too deep and ended up into the Underdark and ran into some very angry elves. We that those were the only questions, as far as I remember, that were put to the cube. People had a bit of a discussion on what to do with this area. We sealed it up. Sealed both the door around the cube room as well as the door um, to the vault. I mean, we sealed all the doors.
Yeah.
Except for the one that we bent the shit out of. That one we sealed as best we could.
Locked up as best you could. Yeah.
Yep. Sealed the place up and headed back to the town of starts with a C. Krua. Thank you.
Krua. Yeah.
Where we met with Premier, the owner, who thanked us, gave us a small gift for the work that we had done. We had we were given rooms and had dinner there. Ember checked in with her mother and tried to convince her to close the mine up for a little while via sending. That did not go so well, and Rainier woke up with a metal shoulder. A some sort of something or other that we are getting to right now, as Rainier woke up and discovered this new problem.
Very good. Very good, Tim. Go ahead and take some inspiration. um, I love the title of the episode, Adam. It's very good. What is it? Again? Well, yeah, metal veneer solid. Yeah, excellent.
Hopefully not solid. We'll see how it
Yeah.
goes.
Also, just FYI, my second Metal Gear joke in episode titles for this campaign.
What was the first
Metal Sphere Liquid.
Yep,
one?
that's
Nice.
right.
Nice. Look, you got to get them in when you can.
Yeah, I mean, look, 90% of those titles just for me. Right. Anybody else
Also,
can enjoy
90%
them.
of he does them.
Right.
Oh, very good.
I did
Excellent.
forget one thing. I'm sorry. I did forget
Sure.
one thing, which was there was a bit of bonding between Cal and well, really between Kieran Jr. and Ragnarok, having a familiar to familiar moment. As Cal is trying to better understand how to take care of Kieran Jr.
Right. Yeah. What is
Flown
the
also gave him a gift
Mm-hmm.
Right.
before
Yeah.
leaving.
You do have a little bit of flound.
I carry a little bit of flown with me wherever I go.
Mhm.
Which, yeah,
We don't need
we'll
to
just
unpack it.
gloss over the existential horror of those poor musicians.
Look, they exist to play. Much like the ballerina dances in the box, they exist to play.
Yeah, but those
Um,
generally don't, panic and get dressed when you open up the box. So
Hey, Indian in the cupboard situation. What can I say? um, yes, excellent. It is the morning of the 13th of Tarsak. Um, you are in the common house of Krua, um, uh, discussing things amongst yourselves, and have realized as Rainier, I believe, has no shirt on. It is showing that they have their skin is transitioning into metal, starting at their shoulder. Let's say left shoulder. And I believe, I think, was it?
okay,
Yeah, a couple people.
Merv
Yeah, a
was
couple
able
people
to
made some.
identify it a little bit.
Yeah, Merv was able to make the connection and remark that the coloration looks a lot like the actual peerless entity themselves. The what they were constructed of. You see Bramir kind of like his eyes are widening a bit. He's like, what is? Are you okay? What is happening here?
I also would like the answer to that. Here, and I think I said like I sat down so like Merv and Ember could take a look at it, but with Ember here, I'll kind of lean over so she can have a better look. I have no way to assist other than uh offering assistance to like, or possibly even roll. I already rolled shit, I think, on my checks for it, but offering assistance for Arcana or Ancient Arcana if needs be. I don't even have medicine.
yeah. I will take the time to ritually cast both Detect Magic and Identify on Rainier.
Okay.
We're going through the usual suspects. This is all routine. No need for anyone to panic.
Okay.
You hear that, everyone? There's no need for anyone to panic.
Thank you, Cal.
Taking the 20 so minutes to ritually cast the two spells, the Brimir just checks to see like, hey, do you all need drinks? Does anybody need a stiff drink in the morning due to the current circumstances?
I'm going to need some warm water, some hot water, some towels, and whatever has the highest alcohol content.
As will
that I
I.
can do.
I'm guessing I have the highest alcohol content. Oh, that's not what you meant. Sorry. Yes, I'll have a stiff drink, only because of the circumstances of the morning, however.
You see, he goes about gathering those items for you. Um, which were you doing first?
I will start with detect magic since that does not require me to touch Rainier.
Okay. Detect magic. You
Not that that'll
do
show me if it's contagious or anything.
right, right. You do not detect any kind of magic emanating from that area.
All right. The good news is this isn't magic, so it's not. Well, I guess. Well, no, I mean, I don't think I've actually. No, I've dealt with Cal's curses before. Yeah, that actually raises an above table question. Having seen Cal cursed before, would I know that this was a curse if it would be radiating magic? I feel like I
Um,
would.
You wouldn't know unless you had a unless the curse like made itself apparent in some way, right? And you knew it to be a curse, right? If for some reason, as many curses, their entire purpose is to not be known or show up. Um, uh, so in answer to that question, you don't know.
Okay.
It could be at this moment in terms of your investigations.
I think I will prompt this question then. You said no auras, but if this is like a transformation, it holds no like transmutive aura of any kind?
In terms of how detect magic will work,
Mm-hmm.
it does not give off like the what you were investigating your metallic shoulder, the skin, and all that. That does not radiate anything from that spell.
Okay.
Like a
It triggers
disease.
it triggers all the normal stuff you see on your items and on enchantments, but what is happening on your shoulder, there is no magic occurring.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm not expecting much out of the next one then. And that's when I will ritually cast Identify. But given that there's no magic, there are no spells to be under, I would assume.
Correct.
Yeah.
You, being thorough, however, you place your hands and you can feel like there's the normal warmth of Rainier's skin, and anytime you move and place a hand onto the metal itself is like initially cool and then warms as your hand is on it. It responds as like a metal would. Anytime Rainier kind of shifts from boredom or is grabbing a drink, like it is moving and flexible. Like it's not stiff like a metal plate. But you and everyone else is absolutely certain that that area is metallic. Um, the identify ends. There's no spells active on Rainier.
All right. Well. Oh, I'm sorry. I had one other question. I'm assuming we took a long rest last night.
You sure did.
The hit point drain from uh, the the questioning, I'm assuming, still remains.
The questioning still remains. Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody who took the 1 point remains. Anybody who took an additional, like Cal has -6 total right
Yeah.
now.
Same as me. Got it.
Yeah.
I woke up
Um,
feeling not right either. So whatever's happened has, I believe, already happened.
wait. You woke up feeling not right? Like define not right.
I'm at this point pretty acutely aware of what it feels like to to feel all together, and it sort of felt like I was 10 years older. And all this, and he'll lift the left arm to where you'd said like all the bruising from the attack took place, and he says, I mean, this feels normal for all considered, but I hopefully it is just the case that the damage is done. I mean, if you're not seeing anything, that means
I'm not
it's
seeing
not
anything magical.
right.
I'm gonna try something else. This might work. If your steel shoulder falls off, I just want you to know this is kind of badass. That's all I'm saying. You to be metal. That's cool. And I will attempt to cure a disease.
What are you doing? Lesser restoration?
As a restoration.
Lesser restoration.
This isn't gonna feel good.
Okay.
Blast me with a fever.
Well, Lathander, just remember, Lathander is the warmth of the morning light. It's all soft and peaceful. Moradin is molten metal. This is gonna burn.
I'm familiar.
You place a hand on Rainier. Do you touch the spot, or just anywhere on them?
I have to just touch a creature, but yeah, I'll grab him right by the metal shoulder.
Okay. Placing your hand right on the metal shoulder, invoking the words of power and the motions with your hand in order to bring Moradin's molten cleansing to Rainier. The metal surface gets, as you described, quite warm under the surface of your hand. Like it is reacting to what you are doing. Rainier, it does not become painful, but like uncomfortable at first, and then like a hot rock massage where it's like, oh, that's actually kind of nice. Um, in that moment, the flash of heat rushing through the metal itself. Um, Amber, through your magic here, you feel that connection. You have actually made touch with something here. There is I mean, there's obviously something affecting Rainier, but this casting specifically to cleanse their body, you feel like you have done this, and Rainier, you feel that same warmth rushing around the shoulder, but then rushing through your body. You feel significantly better, although your loss of hit points from the morning are not, they don't instantly come back, but you feel a lot better than you did initially. This seems to have had an effect on you.
Okay. I'll raise my glass to Ember.
Okay, yep. I'm good. I'm good.
You
Also, that's
begin-
really weird. It does the metal of the shoulder fade, or is it still metal under my hand?
It's still metal under your hand, but you can see both. I mean, everyone who's standing around watching what is happening to Rainier, you can see like the edges of it, like very slowly are peeling, like receding backwards, and the flesh, like it's like new skin is revealing itself in its place. So it is receding, but very very slowly.
So I shouldn't just pull off this cap of metal. Got it.
I do need both my hands to work the crossbow.
I mean, you'd leave your hand, your shoulder would be like real raw and uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna leave that. But if that falls off, can I have that?
absolutely. Good calling it before Merv.
um,
I did. I did the healing.
That's your trophy, fair and square.
I'm gonna roll and an ancient arcana for Merv here.
I would actually like to do the same. I was going to do it once I could like manipulate this thing that I have
Sure, yeah. He'll give you assistance on it.
I was gonna wait till the thing came off, but where is it?
Yeah,
Right, I have a button.
the rate that it doesn't look like you're gonna like one. it like the what you're seeing, the reaction is happening very slowly, but like as you're watching, you can see there is a reaction.
Come on, I can do better than that. Well, only barely, apparently.
Take an inspiration, babe.
All right, one more time. Hey,
There it is.
Hey.
Big money.
Mwah, love you.
thank you for that.
What are you looking for? I know an answer for you, but what are you looking for?
My immediate supposition is that this has something to do with the way that the peerless they referred to themselves as peerless, but I assume that they are I am guessing that the mollusks that they were asking about is the name of its species. And Ember is sort of is sort of hoping that this is not the way that they propagate, but is also guessing that, man, that could have been real bad to have another one of these pop up.
You and Merv begin hypothesizing about like what could be, how different creatures, how they propagate themselves, and some creatures, and this seems most likely given the circumstances, the context, as well as information that Flown had stated, um, that you believe that this is either one of or the way that the peerless create new versions of themselves.
Yeah,
That
that's
given if this disease, this infection were to take its course, run its course, then Rainier would have become one of the peerless. With such a high roll as well, recalling information, just discussing information about like what was it that they were asking about. They always referred to themselves as peerless, and they asked a question about a different kind of entity, referred to as Mlox. Mlox. Given the context, you think that they are different.
oh, okay. Well, that could have been real bad. That could have been real bad.
What do you mean? It's not real bad?
No, it's fine. Rainier's gonna be fine.
You think you got it all the way?
Sorry, I just looking at the name, and all I can think is Tips Fedora Malox. I'm sorry, Sean. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I don't have any context for what you just said.
Okay. Anyway. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I see. Yes.
I'll
What
repeat
was
my question.
what was I saying?
do, you, do you think we got all of it, or do you think we should be prepared to do something about it tomorrow?
I mean, I will keep that magic in my arsenal just in case, but I'm pretty sure we got it.
Oh,
Pretty sure.
I mean,
Pretty sure.
it seems like it shrunk a little bit. Yes. Why don't before you go to bed tonight, we'll take some ink or some paint or something, and we'll outline it on your shoulder, and that way we'll know if it's stayed the same or grown or shrunk as you sleep.
All right with that. Looks like there's some scar tissue underneath. It's starting to show, but yeah, we can make sense.
Wonderful. Another round of drinks for a positive outcome to this perilous situation, but only because there was a positive outcome to this perilous situation.
Clink, 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 clink. Glasses are filled and served. Glasses are raised.
How's the spirits here? Are they are is this decent or is this
This is moonshine
excellent?
that they make out here. Yeah. It's actually like it's a mixture of different herbs they use. So the flavor is like a little bit of like it's gin adjacent, right? There's a bit of a juniper to it. But it is quite potent. You're
Ragnarok.
unsure if you should be drinking it this early in the morning.
Ragnarok.
Yes.
The burn is how you know it's good.
I'm staying away from that stuff this morning.
Oh, so there are 2 drinks sitting over there. Wonderful. I'll actually bring one to Rainier.
I'll drink my third.
Victory.
Okay.
All right. Ready to head back. We were talking about hitting those cave fishers. I know. Sure means a lot to Ragnarok that we hit that cave on the way back.
Yeah.
Greyhounds,
yeah.
you have that mapped?
He pulls out his trusty map. Y- yes. I was really focused on Cal's map. And he holds it up. He's like, I think it's on here. Yeah, it's like right over here. I remember because I told Ragnarok we could go there. Yeah, I marked it.
Wonderful.
All right. I'll finish getting dressed.
All right. You gather your things and begin to head out of the common house. You see Bramer's standing from outside from behind the counter and just takes the time to like shake each of your hands and thank you so much for what you've done for our village. Honestly, I I didn't think that Basham was gonna come through, and well, you're welcome here anytime.
It's very generous of you. Thank you.
You step out, and you see that there's a lot of the people that you had seen coming in, where it was initially kind of like, you know, an old west town. People are like, oh, who are these weird, extremely well armed and armored people coming into our little town here? Um, you see that word has apparently traveled fast, and there's a lot of the people standing on the roadsides, the little homes and little carts that they sell from occasionally. And as you walk through the streets, people are smiling and waving and looking at you. Young kids kind of come up and run around your group a little bit as you're traveling out. People are cheering, you know, hurrah, thank you, thank you. You have done a great service for the town of Krua here that work very hard to try to maintain a bit of independence and a tough life in the wilds themselves. Now, heading to reach the Cave Fisher Cave, it still ends up being a roughly 3-day journey back, but instead of taking the old road, the fastest way is cutting through the wild to hit the caves, which are along this river system leading into Bastion. In your first day of travel, could somebody roll a d12 for me?
Can I nominate Dawson?
Mhm.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I feel like you
Mm,
did good last time.
8, 10, 12. That one. 7.
Okay. Your travel through the wilds today are uneventful in the sense that nothing assaults you in the wild, but you do come across like a game trail. You're able to scavenge some fresh fruit and fresh meat, and not have to dip into your rations for the day's travel. Is there anything anybody wishes to accomplish on this first day, either during the day or as part of their long rest?
I think just as we're bunking down, I'll do what Cal said and uh, make a little mark just to measure any changes overnight.
Okay. You mark the
Um,
area.
yeah, and just for flavor, through the course of our travels during the day, I will occasionally find a nice stick or something and just chuck it up into the air as far as I can and see if Karen Jr. can catch it and bring it back.
Um, you initially just throw the stick and Kieran doesn't respond.
hmm
What
Do
the fuck are
you,
you doing?
at any point, do you instruct them like, "Hey, do you want to
Uh,
catch the stick? Do you want to play?"
Gotcha. Right. I mean, I don't know. Are you enjoying just taking the scenery in, or do you want to play a bit?
They like the idea of playing a bit, as they were just kind of like really kind of sleeping, almost like a cat where they're sleeping a
Mm,
lot when they don't have to do anything.
right.
Um,
Oh, well,
yeah, they stretch and then begin grabbing it, snatching it in midair, and bringing it back to you.
excellent. And I'll do that for a little while. And then as Kieran Jr. gets more comfortable with that process, I will ask if anyone else wants to play a little fetch. I mean, you would get to throw the stick, not I'm throwing the stick and you bring the stick back to me. That
That
would
was a
be
thought in
weird.
my head.
Well, of course it was a thought in your head, Ragnarok. I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but it wasn't that long ago that you were in Junior's position. I'm sure some old habits die hard, but I wouldn't do that to you, nor to anyone else. I mean, unless that's your idea of a good time.
It
In
sounded fun.
fact, all right, here you go, Ragnarok.
Yep, Ragnarok runs after the stick.
You see, you and Kieran both race towards it. Give me a athletics check for Ragnarok, and
Mhm.
athletics check for actually what is good. What is Kieran good at? They're quite fast.
They're good at everything.
Dexterity. Yeah, just give him an
Mhm.
acrobatics check.
hmm
Suck it.
Yeah, not fast enough. Yeah, Ragnarok manages to juke, jive, leap, grab it, roll, and snatch it right before Kieran gets there.
All right, now, you know, Ragnarok, I think you're right. That did look like fun. Now you throw it. We'll chase it.
Ragnarok will throw it far.
Yeah, just, it's actually one of those things like you throw it so far, like everyone just looks at you like we can't. That's gone.
I I just search around a little bit, pick up a new stick. It's like it's okay. It will. Uh, next time.
After
Well, the first night. All right, I need to know who all is not feeling great from that cube. I know I'm not Cal, I know you can't be. What about the rest of you?
I'm feeling okay. Not 100%, but still not bad.
Okay. I need a volunteer. Kind of like what you saw with Rainier this morning, and I don't know if it's even going to do anything, but I don't like the idea of that thing on the other side of the cube having part of us. I don't know if I can do anything about it, but I'm going to see what I can do.
Ember, I got plenty going on in here. If you could get rid of some of it, that would be amazing.
Right, like I told Rainier, this is gonna burn a little bit, and
Promises,
I will
promises.
cast remove curse on Cal.
Okay, okay.
I don't know why that populated twice.
Yeah, no worries. You cast Remove Curse, invoking the words, making the movements, placing your hand on Cal. There's the rush of magic coming from you entering Cal's body. Cal, you feel the warmth of it spread through you. No apparent results, no apparent reactions of any kind. Cal, you feel just the same as before. You know, a little. You know, your vitality has been drained, and it feels the same. You don't feel a rush of health.
Well, it was certainly worth a shot, Ember, but I feel just about as run down as I did before the attempt.
Okay, that's sort of what I thought, but
Still,
doesn't hurt. Well, I mean, didn't hurt me to try.
I still greatly value the attempt.
I'll figure something out. I'll find a way. Still got to figure out how to get that. I don't know if I can do anything about that demon, and I don't say that because I'm seeing weird red eyes off behind those trees or anything, but there's definitely something. Okay, there was something looking at us with red eyes from behind that tree.
Oh dear.
You turn to look, and there are little red eyes behind that tree. They blink. You see something dart out of the bush, just out of your, like, just on the edge of your vision and light from whatever light sources or campfires you have. Just a little wild animal.
Oh boy. I don't know that that's ever not going to freak me out a little bit. Whew.
Yeah, one of these days I'll solve that problem too. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
I have no doubt that you will, Ember.
Right. I'm gonna go call my mom.
Good luck.
I'm actually gonna send to Laylis again. Hey, Laylis. Ember Prime here. How's your search going? Just want to make sure what Cal and I did was worth it. To you. I think that's all my words.
Laylis,
Hmm.
uh,
Yes.
you can respond as you think. You are still in search.
Basar says hi. Mm, search is going good, but we're still looking. Mm, we're looking, and we're looking for ourselves, and we're trying to grow. We don't know our end destination yet.
All right. Well, I will ask Laylis about that another time because that doesn't make any sense to me.
Mhm.
Here.
Any other messages?
I do have one spell slot left. I will send one more time. I'm not even a little bit sorry that this is how every camp is going to go from now on. I will send to Rael. Hey, Rael, it's Ember Prime. Why do I 5 words every time? Just checking in. How's your trip going? Sorry we couldn't escort you.
You hear back from Rael.
Good start.
Yeah, you hear back from them. Yeah, they say, "Oh, Ember. Sorry, I normally don't get a lot of messages like this. I'm doing well. Visiting family here. Um, looking for signs if Humeli had been in this area. Hope you're well."
Glad he's doing okay. Glad he's doing well. I'll pass that on to everybody in the morning.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, by the way, if any of you need to contact anyone, I do try to keep that available. I mean,
I only
I
really
won't
know.
necessarily be able to do it every night, but what was that, Ragnarok? Sorry.
I only really know you guys.
Really? There's
Yeah.
no like members of an old adventuring party or
No, that was long ago. Really long ago.
oh. I didn't realize you were so old. Like I don't mean old, but like I didn't realize you'd been an adventurer so long, you know? Like most people don't think I'm old, but I mean I'm probably almost as old as Rainier.
Really?
How old do you think
Mm,
I am?
I was way off.
I've seen 50 summers. I mean, it's not old for a dwarf, but it's still
True.
how old are you then, Ragnarok?
Um, how long have I been adventuring with you guys?
Like a week?
Oh, okay. It's only been a week? Feels like
Yeah,
so much longer.
It's
Um,
been
like a 10-day or so.
yeah, I think I mean yeah, I mean a week is close for sure. I think it has been like almost 2 weeks because you guys have like a few days here, a few days there, right? A few days for this travel.
yeah.
It's been a little bit of time has been passing.
Well, this body's only a month old, but I'm over 300.
wow. Okay.
Wait, what?
I mean, I had an animal brain at the time, so it was different.
Yeah,
It's
so
one of
what
those
figures?
things where you're like a spirit in a body, really, more than like a
Kind of. It's still much different having this brain.
That's pretty wild.
Such as Genevieve.
Did you know her for that whole time?
Yes.
All right.
And so you were familiar for, well, almost that entire time.
Pretty much.
And how long were you together after she transformed you into your current state?
Not very long at all. About a week.
Uh,
She was pretty tired after I was transformed.
well, did it take her that long to figure out how to do the transformation?
I don't know when she started on it, but she spent many years on it.
Hmm.
It was her legacy, she said.
Hmm. Well, I'm certainly glad that she was able to complete that work so that we were able to get to know one another, but I can't help but wonder. I mean, how would you feel if you found out that she waited? She could have done it earlier, but she waited.
What do you mean?
Well, would you have wanted to be released earlier or transformed earlier if you could have?
Oh, to spend more time with her, you mean?
Yes.
That would have been nice, but I'm pretty sure she did it as soon as she could.
Ah,
As soon as she had everything figured out.
okay. Well, that is good. Sorry, Junior. I don't have anywhere near that kind of skill. Besides, I'm just a caretaker. I'm looking after you for Kieran, so I don't even know that I'd be allowed if I had any idea how to do it. But we'll take good care of you nonetheless. And I'd sort of motion everybody as I'd say that.
Starting to feel more comfortable with him.
Well, he's a pleasant little fellow. And Ragnarok here has shown me the ropes. So, yes, I feel like I'm under good instruction.
It's not all me. You have very good instincts.
Oh, well, that's awfully kind of you, Ragnarok. Did you hear that, Junior? I have good instincts.
Let out a little "Rah."
Yes, rah, indeed. Now, if you're a good junior, when we get back to Bastion, we'll get drunk together. I give Ragnarok a big thumbs up.
He returns it.
You all I assume if you're in the wild, you guys are doing like shifts, sleeping, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing appropriate adventure things. Cool. You all take your turns on watch. The night passes uneventfully. Rainier, when you wake up in the morning and check your shoulder, you see the marking that you have made and you see all of the skin has transitioned back to your normal skin with no sign that there was anything wrong to begin with. And your vitality is restored.
Oh, excellent. I'll wait till Ember wakes up naturally before reporting. Did good.
Feeling all better?
All better. And I'll show her the shoulder blade, the shoulder.
Looks good. Looks good. No metal, which is. I mean,
Correct.
technically, it's good. It's the way you're supposed to be.
Yep. I'm
Just
trying to
saying.
correct.
Could have been real metal. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, your sheet has an effect on it that's just automatically taking care of your thing. Effect, delete. There you go.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know that I'm cut out to be made all metal. I'll leave that to the chosen of the Forge Father.
You gather yourselves, douse your fires, and begin another day's journey. Who else would like to roll a d12 for me?
I'll do it this time.
Sure.
Oops. Nope. Super mouse.
Okay. Another day's journey, uneventful. The forests here in the wild, they're dense. You make your way through. It takes a little bit longer than you would have liked for your journey today. You don't make quite as strong a progress, but it is peaceful here sometimes. Anything anybody wishes to do during the day or during the long rest?
Boy.
Mm-hmm.
No, I will. Ember will do some sending, but she is basically just checking in with people, making sure they're okay. She'll check in with Baracus.
Yeah. You're just saying like, "Hey, how are things going?"
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. He responds back. Ember. Good, 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 good. It sounds like things have gone well down in Krua. Excited to see you return and find out what exactly happened down there. Things are good here. City's getting a little, well, I think you can guess.
But I will also send to Dom.
Hey.
Hey, Dom, it's Ember Prime. How are things in Karakara? Bastion was supposed to send aid. Did it ever show up? Did you ever find your foe?
Has Aid come to Karakar?
Boy, what day? I didn't mark the calendar for when that occurred. Um, I am unsure if the travel time, if they have gotten there yet, because it is a large host that is heading that way.
I think
Hmm.
our day in court was like 3 days ago now.
Yeah, it hasn't been very long. No, they have not arrived yet.
Okay.
It's also the first that you've heard of it.
Oh, perfect. Um, hey Amber. Things aren't great, but apparently aid is on the way, so that's good. Um, my parents didn't make it, but I'm biding my time with helping people.
Level slots, third level slots do I have? Oh boy. All right. One last sending to my dad. Hey Dad, it's Amber. You gotta get her to stop before she puts Miris in danger. I'll explain as soon as I can, I swear.
You get a message back, and your father says, Ember, I'm guessing you're referring to your mother. She said you were saying some pretty crazy things about stopping the mine. I don't know that that's possible. Can you get here? Or can you send more information?
That answer will have to wait because I am out of third level slots after 3. Also, your mistake for letting me play a cleric. Just say.
What, to have sending? Hey, a lot of classes get sending. It's no big deal. No big deal.
You're at a point where you could start. Oh, Ted, you could harness divine power.
It's only second level slots. I checked.
Are you sure? Because we're 6th level, right? It's your level halved.
It is proficiency bonus halved.
Oh
round.
shit.
Yeah. So eventually, yes, but you know, eventually is a long way away on that one. But that's it. Then Ember Prime will go to sleep.
Okay, very good. Excellent.
Actually, I'd take that back. Can I try one more thing? I will pull out some of the. I will find Merv and get some of the bits of Peerless that we kept. I just want to see if they respond to my Channel Divinity Artisan's Blessing, like if they will mold using that. I will just shape them into like a little statue at first. Like a little statue of Moradin. You
Sure,
want to
yeah.
pretend to be Moradin, motherfucker? You're going to be Moradin. Boom, you're Moradin, bitch.
You take what scraps you've pulled off of Peerless. They're metallic. They respond to your control over metal, and form in the way that you desire them to. Um, the statue of Moradin, it's as detailed as you. I believe your magic, right, can like just make it detailed as if you had like carved it, right? It's you created in the image that you have seen him in. But it's unsettling to look at. Like it's in that uncanny valley where it's almost too real looking.
Okay.
Something about it doesn't feel right.
Nope, that's okay. Never mind. You can't be. I will use my other Channel Divinity, do it again, and turn it into a lump of metal, a block of metal.
Yeah, it's just
too creepy. Too creepy. Can't do it.
Just a hunk of slag there for you, but it responds to your will. Cool. The morning passes, your watches go by. I'll need a D12 for the third day where you will arrive at your destination.
All right, Cal, coming in hot.
1. Okay. You find the river and begin following its path up around where you have an idea of where this cave system should be. You begin following it up a bit um, until you discover a series of rocky hills and crags, and within there is a few openings in the rock face. Not just one cave, but several. There's one that is larger than the others. You take some time to investigate around and see that this one receives a lot more traffic than the other two. You can even see that on the outside of it, um, there's signs of several different things having come in and out. Uh, you see bones of a variety of kind. Not like, hey, here's a pile of bones, but like some that have just been buried over time in the mud and the silt that's come out. Um, uh, Small creatures about the size of maybe a deer or so. You see some that are humanoid in degree. Those of you that have the skill for medicine recognize that some of them are goblin in nature. As well as you see like strange carapace remains. Um, a weird chunk of what looks like a crab leg. Uh, um, and then like something had shed itself, and this is what remains of it afterwards. You also find some of these objects have these uh, like spindles kind of wrapped around them occasionally, um, reminiscent of a spider, but not the same.
I think I'm gonna light my Rite of the Dawn while I'm here.
Sure.
Oh. All right. Do we feel any better about trying to sneak in on it, or just? I mean, I'm already lit, so.
Lit. We've been over the fact that I'm not really quiet, but I'll do my best.
I don't think we need to stress about it. Give it a shot, see how it goes.
Yep.
Makes sense to use the main entrance, I think.
Mhm.
We good to try to stealth in?
I say let's do it.
We cool to make rolls, Sean?
Yes. Go ahead and make stealth rolls for me as you make your way in. Excellent. different, seasoned adventurers.
Junior,
I mean,
Junior, is there any way you can flap quieter?
You see that its tail had been like caught up in some of your robes, and it's just kind of screeching, flapping, trying to loosen
Ow, no,
itself.
hold on. I'll get you untangled. You've got to stop moving, though. Oh, did I say that out loud? Sorry.
Uh, incredible. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay, you are making your way through the cave, the rocks clattering and crushing beneath you. There's a stream of water that, like, it is coming out of this cave system as well. So there's the splashes of your boots um, as the water itself kind of rises in some places, falls in others, occasionally comes up to your knees. Um, some of you are able to move fluidly in this space. Others, um, not so much. It's dark in here. As you enter in the beginning, there's the occasional hole in the ceiling where there's just a beam of light coming in, illuminating spaces. But as you progress deeper in, you realize like this cave system is more extensive than you thought it was. And those light filaments have long left you. You have the light from Rainier's crossbow, as well as your various vision senses. Little critters and insects skitter out of your way as you step back onto rock here and there. If I could get everybody to essentially, we're going to make some skill checks here to see how well you traverse the cave system. You can make either a nature check or a wisdom check, your choice.
It's an easy one. For me.
y'all were crushing this.
What dumb question? The darkened ones instead of
Hey!
the lighted or the lighter versions. The
Okay.
darker ones are the ones I have proficiency in. I have check marks by them.
Yeah, the ones with check marks are the ones you're proficient in. Sean, I'm spending an inspiration. I don't feel like not wanting this wisdom check.
Sure.
It's not a nat one. You know, it's sub 10, but it's not a nat one.
So 10. Yeah, okay. Okay. You're making your way through. The stream has gone underground at this point. You're walking on um, glistening, slick rock, but the water itself, you know, has gone under. Though you can hear its sound gurgling deeper in. Um, there's a shifting in the stonework. You can feel a bit of a rumble, subtle at first, and then it swells and grows until the cave itself shakes a bit. You see a few stalactites because they're on the top um, uh, fall, slamming into the rock below, cracking and shattering, splintering, and bouncing off of your different armors. More and more of them begin to fall, you all are experiencing a cave-in here. I'll need everyone to make a DC 15 Dex saving throw.
That is tragic.
Oh, so close.
I think I'm going to use inspiration for mine too.
Oh,
Okay. Uh,
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity
Sorry.
saving throw. Yep.
I've got an inspiration for you, Amber.
Oh, I have no bonus to this, so I'm not expecting much out of my d20s.
A okay. DC 15 Dex saving throw. Those of you that failed are going to take 3 bludgeoning damage. Ember
I got a
only
9.
yeah. And then yeah, only Ember. Okay. Um, those of you that succeeded take half, so 1, as you're able to deftly duck out of the way. Ember, however, you're looking around to see like, is everyone okay? You hear Ember coughing from beneath a pile of rubble as the rocks like just fully fell and have trapped her in place. Ember, you are restrained and you are beginning to suffocate.
Can we start digging her out?
You sure can. You're in the place where it is.
Magic shovel. Love this item.
Hell yeah! Using the the device you got that changes into different kinds of adventuring gear. Go ahead and make athletics with advantage to help dig her out.
Okay.
Like the second time that the
Oh.
air quotes on dwarf has been trapped in a cave-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rock betrays you. um, you are far from your mountain, the safety of your mountain. Hell yeah! Using your shovel and your strength, the others quickly coming in to assist. You're able to dig Ember out without them losing any more vitality to the rock haven. Your You can see that if your entryway back has been blocked off, uh, but you can see, like, given enough time and effort, you could clear the rubble to get out of this place.
Yeah.
I guess we start digging.
You sit down. We got this.
I'm good. I just gotta get all the pebbles out, that's all.
Okay. Do you guys want to take the time to dig here?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, cool. Yeah. You can.
nope.
So yeah, you all work together to secure your exit out of here. Um, takes just time and effort, which you have in spades currently. Um, After about roughly an hour of steady work, you're able to move all the largest boulders away, shove everything to the side, and you're able to make a clearing through here, back out the way that you came. Okay. Um, okay. Um, Cal, you rolled the lowest on your initial uh, checks in the cave, so we're going to have you roll individually next. Your choice, a nature or wisdom survival check.
Yeah, I will. Absolutely. Do a survival check.
Okay. In this group, who would be at the rear of the group?
Mm. Uh, let's see.
Yep.
Logan, everybody.
I mean, I think unless someone makes a concerted effort to make sure it doesn't happen, I think Cal would be at the back of the group.
Sure, makes sense.
Certainly the most easily distracted. He's certainly not going to be leading people into a cave.
Yeah.
I thought Cal would stick himself like second from the back and have someone covering his ass.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that was the original intent, but like I said, he's easily distracted and can't. It's not like he's going to be super focused on following people.
Okay, very good. Cal,
Mhm.
can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Let's find out.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I will use an inspiration to re-roll that.
There you go.
ooh.
Okay. You, uh, you and Kieran Jr. are walking along, and uh, you're distracted in this moment by Kieran making little chirps, right? And you're kind of like looking around a little bit. You, as the others are moving forward, you stop to look at something shiny in the wall, and you hear a little like clattering of stone behind you. You turn to look, and you see in the darkness a small, kind of hunchback creature with large spikes sticking out of its back, sharp claws, a mouth full of sharp teeth, but one singular green eyeball takes up the majority of its head. And you see it looks at you, and that eyeball gleams for a moment, and you feel your body kind of not stiffen, but almost feel sick for a moment. Nausea sweeps over you, and you're able to fight it off.
Okay.
This thing ducks out of the shadows, seeing that you are unaffected by it. You have seen this.
Okay. Can I still see it, or is it gone?
It unless you wish to give chase, it is like hopping onto a rock wall and like leaping out of your lines of sight.
Okay. Well, so it's still in my line of sight.
If you want to chase after it, yeah.
No, I want to cast Vortex Warp on it.
Okay, a very fast reaction in this moment. Yeah.
Well,
What does it
I
have
mean,
to?
that's why I'm saying it's up to you whether or not I can make that reaction coming out of this sickness.
I
I'm
think
just basing it on the sight, but
Yeah, I think without it having an effect on you, and your magic being very fast, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. What does it need to do?
I believe it is just a con save.
Okay. Your DC is 15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, rolls a 15.
Son of a
You
bitch.
reach your hand out. You see, you sense your magic swirling on it as it makes a final leap to disappear into the darkness.
Everyone, a little bit of a problem. And I'll run to catch up to people.
What's wrong?
Yeah, there's this little about how tall was it, Sean?
It's small. It's like you'd say it's like taller, almost the size of Ember, actually.
Okay. So yeah, a creature about yay big. thin spikes coming out of its back, one giant green eyeball horn on its head. It stared me right in my eyes, and I felt a little queasy for a moment. But apparently, the years of self inebriation has inoculated me to such trivial matters. I tried to zap him out in front of us so we could have at it, but it's got away.
Is that enough to make a check to see if any of us know what it is?
Yes. So what is your thing specifically about?
I don't think it'll cover this. Fiends, Fey, it's extra planers almost exclusively.
Okay. Um, I'm like on your sheet. I can't remember what this ability is even called.
Honestly, the naming of these features is bad. It's Hunter's Bane.
Hunter's Bane. Okay. Um.
Fiends, Fey, uh,
Uh, okay.
Undead.
Fiends, Fey, or undead. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah. Your Hunter's Bane does not come to mind, but
Yeah.
anybody that wishes to make either nature or yeah, let's say nature checks on this.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Nature check, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. um. Ragnarok and Kriaz. Kriaz, you've read about this thing, though having never seen something like it. Ragnarok, you have seen these before on your adventures. Um, this is a creature called a Nothic. It's somewhat related to a horrible entity from beyond our world, um, uh, the Beholders, which are known to be extremely dangerous. Neither of you having ever run across any of them. Those are more kind of like legendary, kind of like, yeah, sure, they exist somewhere. Um, these creatures are uh, they can be dangerous, but they're like bear folk. They can be dangerous, but the most strange thing about them is they can like steal secrets from you, things that you don't want other people to know. They can pluck them out of your mind. Um, and one of them is crawling around here.
Well, that's weird. It's a Nothic, but I don't know what a Nothic would be doing here.
Hmm.
At least I think it is. I won't know for sure until I see it.
We can go hunt it down.
Think we'd be better to hunt it down or wait for it to come on us. And I'll drop my crossbow.
I don't like the
Mm.
idea of following it to relative safety.
What did you say? Follow it until what?
Follow it to a place where it believes it's relatively safe.
Gotcha. All right, we just keep an eye out.
That's my suggestion.
Yeah, that could work.
All right. Heading deeper into the cave, choosing not to pursue this strange creature, but instead maybe catch it by surprise as it maybe follows you deeper within. I believe I believe after Cal, um, the nature one. Yeah, after Cal, Ragnarok was the next lowest on the initial check. So I'll need either in nature check or wisdom survival.
See how this goes. Mm.
Okay. There's a portion of the cave that splits. You have a choice between left and right. Ragnarok, which one do you choose?
Is there anything distinguishing the two?
Um, not really. They both look like one of them is a little actually yes, one of them is I mean they're very very similar in nature. One of them is slightly larger than the other. But the small one has a like a sweet smell to it.
Hmm. Which one is the larger? Which one is the sweet smelling one?
Small one has a sweeter smell.
Is it left or right?
Oh, left big one, right small one.
Well, we have two options. This smells sweet for some reason, but I'm partially biased towards the larger one. Any ideas?
I mean, I'm good to follow you.
I'm kind of curious about the seed smell, actually. I think we should go that way. Any objections? Okay, to the sweeter one.
All right. Um, those of you that are normal humanoid size, you have to stoop to get through this. You could crawl on your hands and knees and have less, more space above you, but stooping works just fine. Your back occasionally, and what equipment and gear you keep on you, scraping against the rocks on the top. Those of you that are a little smaller are able to kind of walk through without any incident. You go through for about 10 minutes this way before the cave bottom kind of dips a bit down and you find yourselves wading through like a deep water pool. In this pool, you begin to pass by these kind of bobbing spheres that are just floating right around like the surface edge of the water. And you can see little mushroom caps sticking out from the top of them. As one of them bobs kind of high, you can see that while there's no mouth, there is an eyeball in the center of them. It's like a balloon with mushroom caps on it. And this eyeball looks around and then makes eye contact with you as you all have entered into an area where these kind of bobbing mushroom spores are kind of all around you floating in the water. One of them bumps up against you, Ragnarok.
Is it gross?
Yeah, it's like slimy and gross. And being this close to it, like this isn't like a live this isn't like a creature. These are like plants down here growing out of this place.
Hey,
You
is
feel oh, go on.
is everyone cool if Junior and I go wait outside? This just isn't really our vibe.
It's probably better to stick together with Nothix when I'm around.
Oh shit! I almost forgot about that. Yes, I'm not going anywhere. I apologize.
Um uh uh Ragnarok, some of these uh, mushrooms kind of bend and stretch, and little tendrils come out of the plant itself and try to make contact with a portion of your body. You can feel the slimy kind of nature. It's like when you're swimming and you're swimming in seaweed, the way that it feels against your skin. Um, you don't like it just brushes past you. You feel like a slight like a it like you feel a slight prick, but only that it has on these little like fronds that it's using to run across you, that some of them have like sharpened barbs, but nothing actually hurts you. Um, while Cal was speaking, a couple of these other ones that are bobbing around you all also begin releasing these little fronds, trying to grab each of you individually here.
Think we have something bad here.
Uh, Ember, that's a miss on you. Uh, Cal, one of them actually grabs hold of you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and you feel one of the barbs dig a little deeper into it.
Mm-hmm.
You take 1 point of poison damage, though you
Okay.
are currently not poisoned. Um, and I'll need a con save from you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll use another point of inspiration to stop
God,
myself
we are
from.
slinging net ones tonight.
Yeah,
Doing so good.
this is just all right. That is what it is.
Okay, you feel a kind of poison pushing into your body,
Mhm.
and are able to resist it. You all are surrounded by about 6 of these things in the water, as they are like running their fronds around you. What do you all do in response of like they have become aggressive as the carnivorous plants?
Stay in fighter one.
How many are we looking at of this eyeball thing?
6 total.
Do
Okay.
they look heavy?
They don't.
Power move. I would like to stab one. Try to like stab it out of the water and then spin my staff or the glaive around in like a terrifying manner towards the rest of them with the body on the end of it.
Okay. Make an attack as you go to stab it.
Oof.
Insane. Just insane.
It's
Mm.
like you lose your footing in the water. It's the water's deeper than you imagine. You step forward and kind of hit a pocket of deep water, a little sinkhole, and your glaive like just glides right past it for a moment.
I like to catch my footing and then repeat.
Okay, sure.
Yes, 18.
Okay. You quickly recatch your footing, spin the glaive, drive it right into this thing. Your glaive pierces through, and this thing explodes on impact. I'll need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw. It's DC 15.
Okay. I survived. I'm a survivor. Oh no way.
I'm so close.
Um, so this doesn't count as an
Use my
attack, correct?
inspiration.
From this thing?
Hold on a second. Hold on before you roll again, Ted.
Okay.
What's the question?
When it blows up, it's not considered an attack.
It is not.
Okay.
Yeah, you have killed this thing. It
Yeah.
explodes when you kill it.
Okay.
Um, uh, 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 as a note, this is against a poison effect. So if anybody has anything that makes them immune to or gives it bonuses to, that applies in this case.
Yeah, I do not.
Okay. Okay. The DC is 15, and everybody who's saved is not affected. Those of you that have failed take 9 poison damage. Any poison resistance is applied.
Junior goes poof.
Okay, Junior goes poof.
Nature
You-
check on what these things might be.
On what these things are, yeah, go ahead and roll a nature check. As you feel, those of you that failed, as you feel this poison surge through your system, you can feel it taking a deeper hold in your bodies as you feel something like internally within you is going wrong. On a 14, yeah, these are gas spores, natural plants of the world, though they have that strange eyeball in their face. They're fairly, they're not super common. They are found normally in like dank caves here. So it makes sense that they would be in a place like this. But they are just carnivorous plants.
Anything to know about the poison by chance? Or the spores?
With the 14, if you inhale the spores of this creature, not only are they can that itself be deadly, but it also sets a disease upon you.
Uh, yeah, like just as soon as it's like struck and it explodes and that realization hits, I just cover my face with my shirt and point out and shout, "Everybody out!"
Yeah, we're running.
Okay, you run through. These things are super slow. You are way fast, and their fronds reach out into the water and the air where you all used to be as you rush past them. And as you leave that area, that sweet smell leaves you as well, as they use a kind of odor to draw creatures into themselves,
Uh,
in there.
as we're running back, I'm gonna take pot shots from where I can see now. We've got dark vision. I can see them farther back.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we are far enough away, I'm going to start firing and take as many down as I can from where I'm at.
You can kill all of them.
Cool.
It is not. They are very large. It is not difficult at all for you.
Okay, I'll mark down the inventory at least.
Okay, yeah. So that's 6 of the gas spores explode.
Uh,
Sorry, 5 additional
5.
ones. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
explode in there. So that area, it's currently filled with all their spores. In time, that will clear, but certainly not in the immediate.
All right.
Okay, so Cal failed, Ember failed.
Yeah.
Those were the only 2.
I know how this is ending up. I've been here once. I know what's gonna happen.
Can each of you roll a d12 for me?
Sure can. D12 roll.
Okay. Ember. Ember, what's your con score?
14.
14. And Cal, what's your con score?
12.
12. Okay. Okay, cool. You took poison damage, but you are not under the poison condition.
I've heard these things can make you real sick, can even kill lesser folk. Do we need? Do you want to take a moment to?
To make sure I didn't have a plant just try to kill me again? Sure
Mhm.
do. I will. All right, everybody who's feeling crappy, line up behind me because I'm the first one. I had a plant try to kill me once. Never again. I will cast Lesser Restoration on myself and anyone else who
Oh yes,
indicates
going
they
for-
might need it.
going forward, Ember. Whenever you're doing one of these disinfectant routines, just count me in.
Okay, 2 castings of Lesser Restoration. You both feel your bodies cleansed of the disease to no effect. Cal, you would have died in 21 hours. Ember, you would have died in 17 hours.
Jesus
Cool.
Christ.
Cool. Just gonna mark off those spell slots. Lesser Restoration. Does not feel good, Cal. Does not feel good at all.
Man, a lot of Lesser Restoration in this game.
I'm never unpreparing that spell ever.
Coming in super handy. Love it. Excellent. Excellent.
Jeez, I hope this fucking beverage is fucking worth it. This better like it honestly better be a greater restoration in a bottle. Like, good lord.
Krios, you were the next lowest on the first roll. So give me it's either a nature check or survival check.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. Rainier, your crossbow coming down, seeing as you've just laid waste to those creatures. Ember having healed themselves, and Cal, you all begin following the path once more. A few twists and turns of the cave, and you find yourself up against a sudden drop off in this cave system. It's a 20-foot long uh sorry, it's a drop. The path stops, and it's a 20-foot drop off to another platform below that continues onward. um there's a steep rock wall beneath you that is traversable, but is very craggy and is kind of inverted to make it more difficult as well. Uh, how do you proceed?
I want to peek over the edge and like notice the inversion. I just want to check on everybody. Who wants to go first? Who wants to go first?
I can.
Okay, I will wait then. I'll make sure everybody else makes it.
Well, I can take someone with me too.
Yeah.
Cal?
Cal will lift his arms up in the air.
All right, Cal, let's go.
We have Merv. Merv has his gun though, but it doesn't work going down. I will carry Merv.
Yeah, Merv actually, he tells you, he's like, well, I can't shoot it down at the ground, but I can anchor it up here and then just kind of reel myself downward with it.
Okay. Can't you take people with you with like the weight on it?
He looks at you and says nothing.
How much can it support in weight? Got it. Nothing. Okay. Uh he's like, anybody else want help going down?
Man, if someone's volunteering to carry me, I'm good to be lazy a little bit for once.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah,
Carry Ember.
yeah. Part of the silence was me not knowing what the thing did
Oh.
to look at it. It'll carry up to 1,000 pounds. So I don't know how much each of you all weigh.
Well, let me double check my biography here. I'm 275.
We have was it Ragnarok has Cal. There's
Yep.
no way the other of you weigh more than the 1,000 pounds. So between
Actually,
Ragnarok,
don't have a weight listed. Interesting.
I was like gonna offer Merv so he doesn't, the gun may be able to hold 1,000 pounds, but his body may not be able to hold 1,000 pounds.
he looks at you and says, "Is magic."
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
All
And
right, let's get going.
Yeah.
He anchors it and then invokes the magic of the crossbow, and the three of you not carried by Ragnarok are suddenly hovered near Merv, and are brought down to the bottom as he undoes it, very Batman-esque. Ragnarok, you with style and grace easily traverse this cliff with your climb speed.
Be honest, I was really wondering how everybody would fit with that grapple hook. I was really curious how Merv would carry that much weight. That answered so much.
Yeah, I'm not entirely uh technically, I mean, I just said you hover near him, but technically you will need to be attached and connected to each other for it to work.
Oof.
Which he will be aware of in the future when he reads that object and uses it.
Okay.
Excellent. You make it down to the bottom, and there's just a simple platform, and it's like a little opening in the cave system, and then you see it funnels itself back in and continues onward. Um, Here you see that there are like little divots in the ground, pockmark holes, some in the ceiling, some in the walls as well. It brings back memories of those insects that attacked the caravan so long ago, that burrowed in the earth.
Oh, mentally, I remember them.
There's nothing crawling out of them at the moment. You all regather yourselves, head deeper into the darkness. You've been at this for, well, there's the hour to the clear. So far, it feels about another hour that you've been traversing these tunnels at this point. You come across, after a short distance in that new cave, you come across a section that there's a bit of a sorry, you can see ahead of you, the cave system kind of splits into two again, but not that there's two different holes, that the actual like cave itself, you see that there's a left path and a right path ahead of you, but it's kind of opening up and widening to a degree. Can I get perception checks from everyone?
Ooh, yeah, there it is. I see nothing.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Um, as you all are proceeding forward, Rainier, you notice it first, but you're also the only one to notice. Um, there are filaments kind of crisscrossed in the air, but they're very thin. And just you notice the reflection from the light being broadcast from your crossbow. Again, similar to like when you see a spider's line as you're walking. You stop short of it, just barely before your face would like break through it. However, the others do not. Um, each you see as each one of them kind of breaks one of these lines and it gets stuck to them, and everyone's like kind of doing that thing where you raise your arms up and you're like, oh, what is this? You see each of them get yanked in separate directions from you. So it's like you are suddenly in your pack of people, and then it's whoosh, 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 everyone getting pulled left, right, and for one of you, upwards onto the ceiling.
Ooh,
And give me a moment to adjust the map to reflect this. Okay. We all are down here. There are next to each of you, except Rainier, you have been adhesed by this line and then yanked and pulled towards this creature that had blended itself in with the wall, that they were almost imperceptible in that moment that has happened. They look like this.
it's not that bad. It could be a pet.
Yeah, a little lobster pet. They're roughly about the size of you. The largest of you. They're the size of Ragnarok and Kriaz, so pretty big. As they've drawn you inward in this moment. Okay, cool. They have just drawn you to them. I'll need everybody except Rainier to make. Hold on, let me. Your choice. Oh, sorry. Strength saving throws. Strength saving throws.
Ugh.
Strength saving throw.
Okay. Ember, you are grappled. Ragnarok, you would be grappled. Um, and that is it. Cal, you resist the grapple. Kriaz, you also resist the grapple. And Rainier, you are not affected by anybody at the moment. Excellent. Can I have everybody roll initiative as these things, their ambush having been successful?
Oh, for once I didn't get like a 3 on this. This is nice.
Yes.
Everybody want to do better than me all of a sudden.
Listen, you just got to beat the monsters. You can beat their ass.
I mean, yeah, okay. We'll try.
Okay. Ragnarok, you're up first as one of these creatures has grabbed hold of you.
Sorry, which of us was yanked into the air again? Was that me? I feel like
Oh,
that was
I'm sorry. That is Cal.
okay.
Cal is roughly 20 feet upward.
I am going to use my first part of my action. Wait, breaking the grapple is a full action, isn't it?
Breaking the grapple, yeah, it would be your action
Oh,
for the
no.
turn.
I'm gonna fight it then. I'm at disadvantage, right?
I'm actually reading exactly what this does to it. You were just grappled. You were not restrained. You were only grappled, so I believe that's just speed 0.
Tight. Then I'm hitting this guy recklessly. Hey. Oh shit! I forgot to collect him. This
Oh,
I
that's
assume
okay.
20 credits.
Yeah. Are you bonus acting raging?
Yeah, I did that first.
Okay. I just want to
Yeah.
make. Okay, cool.
No bad.
Yeah, hits.
Tight, and I will swipe again. Oh shit! I did normal for some reason. Whatever. I hit. Can I roll one more time?
Yeah.
See if I crit.
Yeah.
Nope. Tight. Hey,
Oh,
that's a good hit.
huge.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, excellent. You hear the sound of cracking of the carapace as you lay into them. Oh, okay. The one by Hal is going. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Okay, very good. Cool. Up on the ceiling, it's legs digging deep onto the rock itself. Cal, this thing has like from its mouth is where the adhesive line comes, and its little pincers come out and begin trying to take little snips at you. Um, oh yeah, that is a nat 20 to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting for the words.
Right.
Yeah, waiting to
I'm
see if
wondering
there's
if
any
you-
reaction.
Now, let's go.
Okay, that's a 13 slashing damage,
Okay.
Oh my.
and then misses you on the second attack.
Ooh.
Okay. It has you. It is on the ceiling. It is gonna double check their speed. Okay. It is going to scuttle with you.
I'm not grappled.
What was your saving
18.
throw? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It
No
will
worries.
not. It will not scuttle with you, sir.
I mean, I'm not going to let my one successful strength saving throw go unnoticed.
Hell yeah, boy.
Because I mean, I also want to point out, like, that was an 18 because I rolled the nat 20.
That is true.
Hell yeah, my friend. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. You're not up in the air. You're down at the bottom. I will just have it come down and get you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it climbs down, snip on you. Cool.
Yep.
Okay. The one with Ragnarok. I'm actually just gonna mark
Bones.
the grappling. Who else is grappled right now?
Yo.
Amber. Okay. Just gonna mark it. How easy it is to.
Oh, knocked out.
Apparently, I was in a sleeper hole.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
good.
gets you. Okay, and Kriya's also successfully not grappled, just pulled. Okay, cool. Okay, Ragnarok. This one takes 2 snips at you. Advantage because you're reckless.
Yeah.
First one snips you for 6 slashing damage. Second one snips you for 11 slashing damage.
Okay, cool.
And this one will begin dragging you back towards the cave opening. Ember.
Hook 'em up.
I am grappled. I am going to start with a little something. Since I'm point blank, I will just go ahead and use my racial burning hands on this sucker. I don't know
Ooh.
why it didn't give me the.
Do you
It-
cast it from D&D Beyond?
yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, it won't trigger any any measuring templates because you have to do it through Foundry for that to occur.
There we go.
Cool.
And then mouse. Oops, no. Minimize my sheet. What happened here?
Did you target it?
I did. It's got the little targeting bracket.
It should be showing you like
Place template. There we go.
the cone or something on it. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
There we go. I mean, it's the same damage. It's still the whatever I initially rolled, the 8.
Okay.
Okay,
does succeed.
so it's actually only 4.
Yeah, we'll take the 4 instead. Okay. Okay, anything else?
That was my action, and I am grappled, so that will be it for now. Actually, as a bonus action, I will harness divine power.
Okay.
Spend
very
a
cool.
channel divinity and recover a 2nd level spell slot.
Heck yeah. Okay, Krios, you are
How
not
big are
grappled.
how big are these things?
It's on the ground, this big weird scorpion claw thing. It's as big as you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I will just I'm taking the glaive and trying to cut off one of the appendages things that it has. Just swiping for the
Yeah,
the
sure.
legs. Any of the 8 legs or 4 on one side.
Yeah, sure. Make your attacks.
Bow, bow, bow.
And just to clarify, I am still restrained.
Fuck
That is
yeah.
correct. Oh,
You were
wow.
not restrained. You were just grappled.
Just grappled. Okay, good.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Bing.
A
And-
huge slice. One of its many legs just sails in the air.
And then I would like to, I guess, grapple / restrain it. I would like to stomp its head towards the ground and use the glaive to like pin the tail down and stand on top of it.
Okay, so you're trying to like push it prone, or you're just trying to grab it and grapple it.
Like push it prone and basically just standing on top of it, holding it there.
Okay, you can make a push, like you can make a push to push it prone. A shove attack, or if you want to, make a attack to try to grapple. Those are two separate things.
I guess it would be more of a grapple then.
Okay, sure. Make a athletics check.
Okay, there we go. And bam.
You succeed. You push this thing, put your glaive on it. You feel you have a pretty good handle of it right now.
And then let me double check this reading. Okay. Yeah, I will use Daunting Roar on the one that I'm grappling
Okay, cool.
in
What
the
does it need
chat.
to do? Okay. Yeah, fails.
Okay, and then it's frightened right now.
It is frightened right now. Very cool.
And that will be that. I'm just gonna sit here and wait on it to start to run.
Okay. Well, while you have it grappled, it currently can't run from you. Its speed is 0. Like you're holding it in place right now.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Rainier.
Okay, let's target the one that's got Cal up in the air. And I'll just say brace, and then
I didn't think Cal was actually up in the air since he wasn't
I'm-
grappled.
oh,
I'm
that's
actually
right.
on the ground, but it
That's
crawled
right.
down right next to me. So
Ooh,
Ooh, one miss.
try that again.
Shoot him in the
Hey,
throat.
Oh, baby. Okay. Okay.
The amount of damage this crossbow does.
I'll take max damage for the crit or the crit fail for the first hit. That's fine
Heck
by
yeah.
me.
Heck yeah.
That's it for me though. Actually,
Okay.
oh, I'm so scared. We'll move here. Oh, I'm trying. Come on, baby. Oh, I'm on the wrong tool. It's fine. All right. That's it for me.
Okay, excellent. Okay, the one that has Ember brings his little clippy claws, tries to snack on you. That's a miss. That's a hit for you. Finally, something breaking through your AC.
Silvery barbs.
You
Bruh.
son of a bitch. Oh, still manages to get there. Oh boy.
I'll use my reaction then for a blood curse of the eyeless.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
And
Guys,
Ember,
take a hit.
Ember,
It's fine.
Ember, you have advantage on your next roll.
Okay.
Oh.
This is wrong. It's not a D4. It is a
It's a
D6.
D6 on it. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
-3 to that hit.
-3 to the hit. We can keep the 4 if you like.
Sure.
Okay, that right. That saves you. The 3 would have
Bruh.
saved you as well. Actually, the 3 would have hit. It's the 4. Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, just bang bang against your shield. One claw's coming in hard, and then suddenly you see this thing who doesn't have it doesn't have eyes, maybe, but it's not immune to blind. No, it has little eyeball sensors. Okay, we're just looking at the art, and I'm like, does it have eyeballs? But it doesn't. It's not immune to the blind condition, so it would
Okay.
work. It would work no matter what. Hell yeah! Suddenly it rears and then slams its claw against the wall nearby. Okay, still has you grappled. It will, as it drags you, 5. And then it's gonna get you. Yeah, as it begins like dragging Ember away. Yeah, let me double check there. Yeah. That's their go. Okay, Cal.
What is the volcano? There's a
You s-
volcano icon on my token. I have no idea what it is.
Oh, that's you. You have cast your burning hands. And that's like it. That just is one of the effects that drops down on you. Um, yeah, it's just fire.
It's wild.
Yeah. It's technically supposed to go on its own, but I'm just gonna delete it. Cool.
All right. I will frantically be shouting, someone get this thing off of me, someone help. And I will spend 2 sorcery points to twin cast Vortex Warp on Ragnarok and Kriaz.
Nice.
Uh,
Okay.
Okay.
Wait a second. Is that Ember's token?
No.
Okay. Then I can't see Ember.
Correct.
Right. So yeah, I'm casting it on Kriaz and on Ragnarok.
Okay. Do you both willingly fail?
Yes.
Why not? Yes.
Okay. Where do you put them?
Right next to me, one right here and one right here.
Okay. Zoom. You all are warped and placed. That does break the. I think that's going to break the grapple, but this thing is not like it's not that they're holding you with their hands. I'm just reading the actual feature itself. Uh-huh.
Well,
Uh-huh.
I'm loving this. We physically only have to worry about one of them. Or
The
two, I guess.
condition ends
Mm.
if it pulls it from Ragnarok will technically still be grappled due to the nature of this adhesive thing. It is not the same as a hands holding you. So there is a line reaching out from Ragnarok through to this thing's mouth. But Kriaz, you are not grappled. Okay, cool. Very good, Cal.
Yeah, that's going to be it for my turn.
Okay. Okay, this one is frightened. Oh boy, it can't move towards Kriaz. Very interesting.
Yes.
Um
It,
what
it
can
stays.
okay. Okay. You see
Sean, how willing
yeah,
are you in this moment to entertain an argument that Ragnarok would not still be grappled?
none. Due to
Okay.
due to the very unique effect of this thing. How hold on.
I believe we've
Hold
discussed
on.
that if there is a case of your movement being forced, grapple effect ends.
Well,
Only if you are pushed out of the range of the grapple.
right. The argument here, though, isn't about movement because technically it's not like he moved. It's not like he's been dragged over here. He was teleported here.
Yeah, I'm actually that's what I'm saying. Wait to read Vortex Warp.
Right.
Is actually what it is. And the main thing is yeah, what Ted said. In addition to this creature's ability is not the same thing as someone with their hands on you. It is very different than that.
Right. But my argument would be I'm teleporting Ragnarok, right? I'm not teleporting this other creature or something attached to this other creature.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm reading. I'm
Right.
reading what the
Yeah. And that's
yeah.
right. But I mean, I'm also perfectly willing if the answer is just like no, like I'll deal with it after session. Like that's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah. I agree with you because of the teleport, right? Like let's say I have a whip of fire wrapped around someone. If that had the ability, like a sticky ability to like stick with them as they moved, you're right. The keywords being a teleport, I think, is grounds that they are unmade and remade somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I think you're absolutely right that if it was just me like dragging him instantly through space, right? Well, then whatever's sticking to him is still going to be stuck to him as long
will
as
be
it's stretchy enough.
yeah,
right?
yeah. No,
But
yeah. I think you this is a good argument, and I believe you are correct in it.
Yay!
Hooray!
Hooray!
Huzzah!
Hooray! Okay,
Yay.
Krios, can you make a okay, Krios, this thing can't come at you. It is afraid of you, but you see like its jaw snips the little line that had attached to you, and it spits another one at you. Um, I'll need you to make a strength saving throw for me.
I'm okay, so I'm not arguing here. I'm just more curious. With the effect of being frightening, like it can't willingly move closer to me, in the hints that it pulls me closer, wouldn't it just run?
It does not. This is be frightened is not the same as a fear effect.
Okay.
There are
Okay.
certain fear effects that will cause things to run, but frightened is not one of those.
Okay.
And the unique thing is it can't willingly move close to you, but technically you can move close to it.
Okay. Let's see here.
Okay. The filament lands on you, but it is unable to pull you towards it. Okay. Okay, Ragnarok, you were up.
All right. Thanks, Cal. I'm gonna shift even further and then bite this thing with my teeth. Bam. Hey. And then I'm gonna take that attack of opportunity and say, sorry, but looks like Emba needs me. And run over there.
Where the fuck are you going?
Okay, so it is too tight for me to move to the side of them, right?
Correct.
In that case, I'm gonna use the rest of my 5 feet of movement to start crawling on the wall. And then so I'll be crawling above them, which
Yeah.
means I can go behind him and end my turn there.
Okay. Very clever, sir. Hell yeah, I love it. Okay, it does make a swipe at you, but
Yep.
the one that you left, but it misses.
Yes.
Snapping at empty air. You're too swift. Okay. This one here, I mean, it looks at at Kriaz, that looks at you, Cal. I mean, you're a juicy little morsel.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to miss you and miss you again. Just slamming into your what kind of armor are you wearing right now?
None.
You none? God, your scales.
I've
Just
got those scales and a +1 ring of protection.
Yeah, scales just deflecting these sharpened claws. Incredible. Okay. This one here. Can it? Oh yeah. Rainier, you see the one in the corner here spit a line at you. Can you make a strength saving throw for me?
Yeah, one sec. All right. I'll keep that.
Okay. The line smacks into your torso, and you feel yourself yanked towards this thing. As you come rushing in, it holds one of its claws out and tries to make a snip on you as you land. That's going to hit you for 15 slashing damage.
Good.
And you are also currently grappled. Okay, Amber.
See Ragnarok here. I am still grappled. I will. Now that I can see everybody, I am going to demonstrate just why this thing does not want to be right next to me. And as my action, I will cast Spirit Guardians.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
will let the fire roll off around me. You want a hug? I'll give you a little hug.
Yeah.
Give you
Let a righteous fire.
Mhm.
They will need to make a wisdom save on the top of their turn or take a T. And yeah, hell, why not? I will use a second use of Harness Divine Power to get my last second level spell slot back.
Okay, hell yeah. I've just made it purple so it can be definitely. I was gonna make it red, but so it can
Nope,
definitely be
purple's
seen through
perfect.
your. Yeah, so it can be seen through your red vision, which is working well right now. It is not blown out like the other map.
And
Okay.
just a
I
reminder,
can
Ted.
see creation. Yeah, I still have advantage.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, Spirit Guardians goes up. It's their turns that it occurs. Yes.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, cool. Any bonus actions or anything?
I did. I harnessed divine power again.
Gotcha. Okay, hell yeah. Krios.
Question. I'm trying to look it up, but I can't find it. Throwing, would it just count as a push or a shove?
It'd be a shove. If you because tech like it's really hard. The game mechanics doesn't support a throw. But if you nat 20 your shove, I will let you throw them.
Mm.
You're
Um,
gonna be able to move them anyway if you succeed, but I'll let you like throw them.
okay. I will drop the glaive at my feet and pull out the greatsword and try to pin this guy into the wall.
Okay. Are you
I
making
don't.
an attack to do so, or are you trying to grapple him?
Well, the first one's well, yeah, sure. The first one to swipe up to like knock it up into
Okay,
the air a little, and
gotcha,
then to pin it against the wall after.
gotcha. Okay, definitely hits. Yeah,
And
heck yeah.
then for the to stab it into the wall, just another attack, or
I mean, do you have like martial abilities that like pin things down or grapple?
no, not currently. I just want
Okay,
to use enough force as I can into a stab motion to pin
yeah.
this greatsword into the wall with it.
Yeah. I mean, you hit the thing. I mean, it comes up a few feet off the ground. It's not going to be like 10 feet in the air or anything like that, right? Because it's again like it's a heavy, dense creature as big as you.
Yeah.
You get it a few feet off the ground. If you make a grapple check, you can hold it in place, but it's gonna just fall down unless you like beat it by, let's say, 5 or more. If you beat
Okay.
its score by 5 or more, then I'll let you pin it against the wall in the air. Okay, so
Athletics
it's
or
athletics. Yeah.
boop.
A 19. Okay. It has no bonus, so it needs 19 or higher on the die. It's a 9. Okay. You have it pinned in the air against the wall with your sword.
And then I just look at Cal and I'm like, all right, this one should be alone for a while. It should leave you alone for a minute. And I would, since it's pinned, I would like to. Ah,
If you leave, it will not be pinned. You are the thing keeping it up, not the sword.
okay. Well, then I'll just tell Cal he could walk away calmly. How do I pull this back up? The yeah, I'll just tell Cal he can walk away. I'll just sit
Okay.
here with it for a second.
Okay. Rainier, you are grappled by this adhesive thread, this thing snapping at you.
Yeah, right in my face. Happy to dance. I'm on the wrong target. Hold on. There we go. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Just point blank with this giant crossbow. It's like a shotgun.
Listen, she wanted me closer. I'll take these. I'll take these. I can handle
Okay.
it.
Okay. Cool. Just for flavor, you all hear like in the passageway you came from, you hear Merv saying, "Help! Wait, I got it." You can
That's
hear
so
the you
Merv.
can hear the sound of sizzling acid. Um, okay. It's got Amber, but Amber is like a bulwark of armor, and you have presented
And
yourself as
fire.
yeah. Ragnarok has presented itself. No armor, no pesky metal, just flesh. It will strike out at Ragnarok. That is a miss.
Dang.
That is a hit for 12 slashing. Okay, hell yeah. Ember, you can feel this thing like again, like it has you taut and is reeling you in, but is clearly its attention is focused on the one that crawled up around you. Cal, you're up.
You filthy bastards are going to spray me and my friends with some sticky, stringy goo? Well, two can play at that game.
What?
I guess,
Yo,
Glib.
excellent. Well placed. Well placed. Both failing.
Cal, and I'm like, you should probably, find a safer spot.
That thing's still biting at me. Not going to give it another chance?
Hell yeah.
Actually, you know what? Having said that, I will give it another chance. Whoops, I'm still on target. I will try and back up to here.
Okay. Oh boy, has it? Which? Oh, it has gone. Yeah, it does have its reaction. Yes, it does. Okay, we'll take a snap at you. Just clanks off you. Like you feel the snap on your tail for a moment. Wait, you do have a tail, right?
Sure.
Okay. I don't know if in canon it has been established. I actually can't remember. We'll say it just
this
snags.
very moment, it has been established.
Okay. Snags on your tail, and you can feel like it just scraping against the scales as you slip away unharmed. Oh, hey, this little boy here, he's so scared. He's so scared. Okay, you would
I'm
have
going to tell
done
you, his frighten wears off at the end of my second turn.
just flat ends.
Yes.
Okay. You would have done it last round, right?
He would be unfrightened now.
Yeah. And is it sorry, I'm just reading. Wondering if it's at the end of your next turn. Okay, yeah. So he is unfrightened. But is weebed. He's weebed. Okay. Well, the wonderful thing about that is they can try to pull people into the weeb. Cal, can you make a strength saving throw for me? As a filament from its mouth just lands on you and begins trying to pull you into your own web spell. Hell yeah. The filament is still on you, but you are not pulled anywhere. Okay. Give me just a moment. Just let me see for. Okay, cool. Ragnarok.
All right. I'm biting that thing right back. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, definitely get some.
Yeah. And now I'm gonna swipe at him. Holy shit! Fuck yeah.
Yeah, just barely hits.
Ooh, and then last attack. Dude. All right. Yeah, that's the turn.
Cracking this thing's body in many places. Incredible. Okay. This thing grappled by Kriaz. I mean, you're the only one it's dancing with. It's gonna try to claw you up, Kriaz. That's gonna hit you for 9 slashing.
1 second. 1 second. I would like to use my parry maneuver, pretty
Ooh.
please.
Okay. To use your parry maneuver. What does it do?
After I get hit, I can use a reaction to spend 1 die, reduce the number on the roll by the superiority die.
Okay.
Reduce the damage, sorry.
Yeah, reduce the damage onto it. Yeah. Okay, it does roll it automatically in there.
Tracy's ring lights are off.
Do,
It just
it,
rolls a
ro-
1.
it rolls it auto, but like, do you want to roll it?
Okay.
Well, it's just sitting at 1. It's not really letting me roll anything.
That is that's an actual roll on the die in the thing, right? It's not saying one superiority die. It's saying this is the roll that has been made on the die. So do you want to be the one to physically roll it?
I would like to, for comfort.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I forgot. Is it a D8? It's a D8.
D8.
Yeah, they are. This is the D. Oh, that's a D10. Sorry, wrong one. There we go. Oh,
Okay, reduce the 9 to 2. Second claw comes swiping in. You manage to just duck your head out of the way swiftly.
yeah.
Okay. This boy here, restrained, has got Rainier. It's gonna try to get you, Rainier, even though it's all webbed up pretty nasty like.
Is it like is it currently restrained?
Yeah, it's current. Yeah, it's
Okay.
in the webbing. And you like it has brought you to its face, but you are not in the webbing.
Yes.
Okay, that even in disadvantage, that is going to hit you for 10 slashing.
Silvery barbs.
Oh my god.
Silvery barbs. Okay, so that's a
Nice.
flat roll for the lowest. That's a nat 1. Okay.
Pick 'em up.
Rainier, you've got advantage on your next roll.
Oh, awesome.
All right, second
That will
attack.
end my advantage.
Second attack will miss due to its claw being stuck through the webs. Okay. Ember. Ember, can you make a Constitution saving throw at the start of your turn?
I sure can. This will have advantage from the silvery barbs, which I just double checked is not a concentration spell. Whoa, those were on real opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, real opposite ends. Yeah.
Love it.
You feel like a wave of nausea come over you for a moment, and you shake it off easily.
Ooh,
Let's actually see your
nice.
line of sight. Let me double check. Grab you for a moment to measure. Oh yeah. You see placing this creature to where you can actually see it for it to be in
Oh,
range. Yeah, you see that little one-eyed guy come running in and like its eye glaring at you for a moment. Having not succeeded on any of its shit that it was trying to fuck with you. Okay, your turn. You're still grappled by the thing.
yep. I was gonna use that advantage to try to break out, but uh that thing's probably not a person. What's my current lineup here? I guess since I'm stuck in here, I will simply do I still have this thing targeted? I do. Hit it with a Toll the Dead. I'm trying to get out of here. I'm not sure I want to actually club something. That's okay. I don't know why it didn't try to
Give you
make
like
him
the
save.
yeah.
He
I'll,
needs
I'll
to
roll a save for
save.
it. Your DC it fails.
Okay. In that case, that's actually 2d12 at this level, so it is 19 necrotic damage to
Oh
this
my god.
cave fisher.
Damn.
Oh boy, you see a lot of it's like Ragnarok has like ripped pieces of the carapace off. You're seeing like the lobster-like meat, the delicious meat on it that you all know that like this is harvestable, and you see it just putrefying under your magic. This thing has a big chunk that can't be harvested in it due to that.
Well, whoops. won't do that again. Did it ever make a check for the spirit guardians last turn? On its turn?
Yeah, you cast it, and then yeah. Let me make
Okay.
okay, let me make it. Roll your
Just double
damage
check.
for it. Yeah.
Uh,
That's my bad if I forgot.
No. Somewhere up there should be
There's
damage,
18.
or I can re-roll it if you want. Yeah,
Whichever.
18.
18. Okay. It dies when you do the Toll the Dead. Uh,
Okay, note to self, don't do that on the other ones. Also, found your eyeball friend.
Tell him to fuck off.
I'm going to not try to go deal with eyeball friend. I'm going to go help Cal.
okay.
Thanks, Ragnarok.
Welcome.
I would like to basically hug this one, like release it from the grapple, hug it,
Mhm.
and walk it over to Cal's webs and lay it on its back with its face pointing at the other one.
Okay. You can't don't release the grapple in the beginning, right? Because then you're
Mhm.
not holding it anymore. So
Mhm.
you maintain your grapple and you're moving it is what you're doing.
Yes.
You move at half speed while you do this,
I have 45
while
feet.
you're
It's fine.
carrying someone, right? Okay, so you can swing it around here, right, or here. It's all the same.
Yep.
And then so you want to get it into the web, right?
Yeah, right here on the corner. I just want to
Okay.
point its face where it shoots those sticky stuff at the other one, right in front of it.
You and it you jam it into the webs. I believe it has to make the save when it enters.
Yes.
Fails. Okay. Restrained into the web.
And then I would, I feel like that was my action.
That is technically that's your movement.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you still have your action available.
Oh, that is wonderful. I would then like to take the great sword and just start cleaving away at this while it's laying down.
Okay. You may cleave away at it. You do have advantage because it is now restrained.
Yes. Pow, pow, pow.
Yeah. And just a note, the grapple will break because you need both hands to use your weapon, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I mean 17 hits.
Nice.
Okay.
And then again.
Yeah. Slicing off both claws, hit the ground, get caught up in the web, and just a spray of this kind of hot blood pours out.
Ah. And then you said that was all of my movement because I only moved 5-10 feet, so I guess it would be
It'd be 10 foot of your movement technically.
okay. And then I would like to where's it at? What's the name of it? Action surge. Uh this bad boy, and then walk over to this guy down here with Rainier,
Okay.
if it
Yeah.
lets me.
Yeah. You can squeeze just barely into that against the wall there.
And cleave away at this one.
Okay. Yeah, definitely
Awesome,
hits.
dude.
Nice. Oh my god.
Oh, just
Yeah.
oh, how do you
Yeah.
obliterate this thing? It's caught in webbing, stuck.
I would like to stab it into the face and slide the great sword down its body and cut it into half.
Yeah, just skewering it,
Preparing for
revealing
serving.
yeah, revealing all the juicy meat on the inside.
Okay, and last thing, let me see here. This my sheet's in the way. 1 second.
Yeah, you have
It
one
was
attack left. Um, I think moving up to that spot will be like the end of your movement available.
yep.
Yeah.
Now I need to go here, but this cuts me and makes me stop. Ah, I would like to ask Rainier if he thinks he's strong enough, I can jump off of his shoulders over the web and land on top of this guy. Into the web.
Just
I'll like land into it, but just right on top of him.
he just shrugs but braces.
Okay. I'm gonna need I'm gonna need this is an acrobatics check here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you technically don't have the movement available for this. This is a 20-foot cube of web, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're like performing something insane. You'd have to like you're gonna leap off Rainier. You're gonna
Mm-hmm.
have to bounce off the wall of the cave, skirt the ceiling of it, and get down. Like you're gonna fall through the webs to get onto this thing. So the acrobatics check is going to be high for this.
Um,
It is possible for you to do it though.
with this
Um,
question to add on to this, with this, can I use the ring of bravado?
oh boy, you sure can. You sure can. You sure can. Because you and the reason is, although it may not be putting yourself in mortal danger,
Mhm.
if you're caught up in the web, which you probably will be, that's dangerous in its own. And this is a 6 stunt, so absolutely. Um, okay, so hold on. I need to check my basic rules for difficulty tasks. Okay, what's your acrobatics?
14.
14. Okay, not skilled in it. Okay.
I believe
I
you're
have a
going to
check
want to
mark by
look in the index under crazy, batshit.
Okay, not skilled in but you have a bonus to your dex and you'll get a bonus from the ring as well.
Mhm.
Okay. um okay, this is going to be a hard check, so the DC is 20 on this
Okay.
for acrobatics, right? Um if you I mean, okay, if you succeed by 5 or more, if you somehow get a 25 over using your bonus die, um, uh, then I'm gonna get if you get a 25 or better, then you'll make it to the thing and can have advantage on your roll in the webbing as well, right? So if you get really good, you'll have an extra bonus to maybe not get caught up. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So acrobatics roll.
Yeah, DC 20.
Oh no. There's no way to there's no way to get that. Oh no.
Okay.
Uh
You take a step, grab hold of Rainier, pull yourself up. One foot gets onto their shoulder. You leap onto the cave wall, great sword in hand, claws digging into the rock. You push off with your feet and your clawed hand, soaring through the sky, soaring through this cave. You land into the webbing itself, into the middle of it here. Make your dexterity saving throw to not get caught. You do not have advantage on it. Okay.
I don't know what I was supposed to beat for cows.
Yeah, that is not enough.
That's not gonna do it.
Yeah, you soar, leap, bound, blade raised high, and manage to get caught in the webbing hanging upside down in the middle of the
Now,
cube.
with any of these, the ring of bravado only went towards the acrobatics. Correct?
Correct. The actual thing you were attempting to do. Okay. You are restrained in the webbing.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. What a turn.
Yes.
I'm just gonna shoot it, Sean.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, I have advantage
You
though.
do have advantage. Yep.
Yeah,
That is wild. I've seen 3 of them.
we'll just roll that 20.
Yo.
What the fuck?
Yo. First attack. The
That's
bolt just gets caught in the webs.
Yeah, okay,
Oh
that's
my.
fine. I'll roll my second attack. It's still at advantage though because it's restrained. Good lord. I
Did it hit?
think yeah, the 18 for 17 damage.
Okay. Yep. Uh-huh.
What was that like?
Mhm.
It's been 4 nat ones this fight.
Yes,
That's
it has.
You've rolled one the last 3 turns in a row, I
Yeah,
think.
amazing.
yeah. I'll take them here. This is fine. Just better not come back later.
No longer grappled by the thing that's dead, but the filament is still like attached to you.
Ooh,
Oh.
can I like shake that off?
As you attempt to, you find it is not that easy to remove.
Gross. All right.
Yeah, anybody that's been hit with those filaments, like there's just strands stuck to you wherever you are going, as you're moving about. Okay, any movement or anything?
I moved back a little bit, but that's where I'm gonna stay.
Okay, hell yeah. Cal.
Oh my god. Look at him soar through the air. And now I don't know how he's doing it. He's managed to slow time down so that he can maneuver his way through the webs. It's amazing. It looks like he's going for the other side of the web. Can you believe it? And I cast Vortex Warp on Krios.
Oh my god.
Yes. Okay, Kriaz, do you willingly fail?
Yes.
Okay, where do you
No.
want him?
Put him right down there.
Right on the other side. Whoop.
What is
Ah.
this I have?
Amazing acrobatic success.
He stands up cheering. Proud roars as if nothing happened.
Yeah. Dawson, you are correct in what you just questioned.
Nope, I never questioned nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Anything else, Cal?
That is it. No, that's it.
Okay. Very, very good. Okay. Oh, the one next to you, Kriaz.
Hey.
Yeah, these things, yeah, they're not that smart. That's a free meal that just dropped right next to it. Cool. It goes to slice you, but disadvantage. Okay, first attack misses. Second attack will hit you.
Silvery
14. Okay, okay. That's on that one. Okay.
And Krios, you can have that advantage.
Incredible. Okay. Yeah. Krios, you see there's, caves that continue going in that direction.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, what a wonderful series of events. Krios, you standing here,
Mhm.
this thing snipping out at you, you feel the ground at your feet shaking. little rumbles. You see pieces of the rock giving way, and you see three of these creatures burst out of the ground at your feet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
Each one of them takes swipes at you, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's 19 to hit for 8 slashing.
Yep.
16, which is your armor class, for 13 slashing.
From the same one.
Same one.
And for how much?
First was 8, and then the second attack was 13 slashing.
I will use the parry for the second one.
The second one. Okay, cool. Yeah. You can just roll the D8. Maybe that thing is just saying just one on the die. I thought
It
it was
is. When I
rolling
pull
it.
up like the
Yeah,
whatchamacallit.
yeah. Because I want you to roll your dice anyway. You know what I mean?
So that's
Um,
that's 9. That means
9.
it's 31.
Yeah, so
Okay.
8 and then 9. Okay. The second one slices out at you. A nat 20 for 20 slashing damage.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. Second attack, another
Mm-hmm.
nat 20 from the same
Oh,
one.
GG's.
That's 14 slashing damage.
He fell over. He's
Okay.
crying.
You were okay, unconscious. This third one, okay. You are prone on the ground unconscious. It hits you. That's a crit. That's 2 death saving
Uh,
throws.
I would like to try to blood curse the blood curse of the eyeless on that one.
Sure. It's
I know it's so
reducing. Yeah, it's
my
reducing the attack roll.
yeah, which means it. Oh shit.
I thought it was the
Okay.
hit roll.
Yeah. That's the same.
The to hit. Okay. It rolled a 24, so turns into a
GG's.
23.
GG's.
That's 2 death saving throws. Its second attack.
You see Kriyas throw up like 2 fingers, like and starts whistling from the movie Hunger Games.
You see this third cave fisher. One claw digs into Kriaz's gut. And it begins like just snapping in there. You see its second claw rises, plunges down onto his neck, and you hear a sickening slice, a gurgle, and you don't hear anything from Kriaz at that point.
Aw.
As the three of these things, even the fourth one here, they begin to like squeal and like they move into what you can tell is like a feeding that they're about to feast on this um, meal put in front of them. Ragnarok.
Okay. So I'm gonna move. That's oh shit.
Yeah. As you break the corner, you will see a little guy. Yeah, up at the top here.
Yep, I
That
see
little
him.
creature with the green eyeball.
Mhm. I am not gonna go after. Am I? No, I don't want to go off alone. All right, so that was 10. 30. That's 40. And then I see this guy right here. So I am going to crawl, climb on the wall and walk across that so that way I don't hit the web.
As I see him doing that, I drop concentration on web.
Okay.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll head over here. Dashing. Holy shit.
Yeah, you see these things like are clawing Kriaz's very dead body.
Okay. And then I'll use my bite attack against the one right in front of me.
Okay. Are you recklessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably a bad idea, but fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ah,
Big slash.
This thing is still living.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Ember. Actually, before you go, Ember. Yeah, the Spirit of Guardians is like hella visible. Okay, it comes out between all of it. Okay.
La-dee-ah-yee, la-dee-ah-hoo.
Actually, that's all it took. It actually had to. Sorry, it had the dash to get there. Ember, it's your turn.
That's coming in. So I'm going to. I can see these things gnawing on Kriaz. I can get to there. Oof.
That's a good one.
And for my action, I guess this closest one, I will Toll the Dead.
The one right in front of Ragnarok, right? Oh, okay, cool. It worked this time.
Yeah, although that is the wrong. If I use the other formula, it doesn't roll the damage, or it doesn't do the save.
I got you.
But that's a much worse damage roll.
Okay.
D12s, you have failed me.
Okay. I will heal it for 6. Okay, cool. That same necrosis spreading across its body. You're fucking killing these things, right? But like you are lowering the gold that you will get in return every time you use this necrotic magic on it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Anything else?
You know what? I got second level spell slots back. I will spiritual weapon.
Okay, very cool. I'm just gonna. Does this delete his token if I hit? Okay.
Hey,
Can
that's a
you
pretty
still see
icon.
anything, Kriaz?
Sure can.
Okay. Because I didn't know if it was like applying the invisible condition, which I think removes player sight, which is very strange. I think it's when I think it's when I'm hiding a token is what it's doing.
Mrs. What?
It's a 12 on the attack, so it would miss their AC no matter
Okay.
which one you're doing it.
Yeah, somehow I hit my spiritual. I guess I had it targeted twice. The spiritual weapon was targeted and
Part of the targeting. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's my bonus action.
Okay, very cool. Rainier.
Okay. Well, can't a whole lot. So. I'm gonna re-roll that d10.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
It's the same. Okay.
Same. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'll attack again. Okay.
Yeah, huge chunks just blasting out of its carapace.
Oh my god. You fucking kidding me? I'll turn around towards that thing back there. I think as a bonus action. Oh wait, no, that is not how that works. I have to attack it and do damage. Never mind. We'll worry about that at another time.
Okay. Do you want to do the thing to the thing that you hit for bonus action?
I do not,
Okay.
because I would like to do it to our friend coming around the corner.
Our big eyeball friend.
We
Yeah,
come
hell,
around the
Yeah.
mountain and she
okay, cool.
comes.
Any movement or anything from you?
No, I will. Actually, I will step up a little bit.
Hell
There we
yeah.
go.
Okay, Cal.
I will put my hands together as if they were cold and blow into them, and my rings start to light up, and traveling over towards this group over here is Fairy Fire.
Okay. That's
Nice.
very good. Okay, obviously the thing won't go, but let me roll these saves. Can I add them? No. Okay. Next up. Okay, first one. First one fails. That's top. Next to it fails. Bottom of the three new ones fails. One that Rainier and everyone has been ripping apart succeeds. Okay, these three boys are let's say a weekend. Okay. 3 out of 4.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
Okay, amazing. Okay, which is it's the one here that everyone's getting a piece of. It spins around wildly and ooh, uh nope, not smart enough. Ragnarok, you are not covered in metal. The thing snips out at you. 21 to hit for 12 slashing.
That'll just do it.
All right. Ooh, nat 20, baby! For another 12 slashing. You see it skitters around, trying to make room for its allies to come in. Okay, which they do. They are bottom of initiative here. This one here, you see it does very similar maneuvers to you. Climbs up on the wall to come around. Oops. Takes another swipe at you. 24 to hit Ragnarok. That's 8 slashing. And then a nat 1. This one here comes in, goes around. Okay, tries to take some swipes at Miss Ember.
They both
Twen-
need to.
Oh, do your thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my apologies. Okay, wisdom save
No
on the
problem.
first one. Fails. First one failed.
Let me go ahead and get a fresh damage roll.
Yeah. They both fail.
That is 13 radiant damage.
Okay, hell yeah. All three will have failed. Okay, 13 on that one. This one here also all full because you're hitting all 4 technically with the ranger. Everybody fails. Okay. The one in front of you, the one that's been there for a little while, blasted. Okay. The one that just swept around you, managed to snip at you at your one of your legs, get you for 10 slashing damage.
Used to 7. At least
This
I
one-
assume their attacks are not magical.
Not magical. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not magical. Okay. Hell yeah. Cool. This one in the back. Cal, make a strength saving throw for me.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes its 13 damage. Oh, okay. You succeed. A filament spikes out from it, lands on you, begins to tug, and you dig your feet in. You are not brought into this foray. Okay, Ragnarok.
All right. I'm just going ham on this guy that just bit into me.
I think all the ones that are left are affected by fairy fire.
Yep.
Correct. Yeah. Correct.
E- Noise.
On when you
So
get a second, I have a question.
Yeah. Sure.
This is hella late. But I was sitting
Cool.
here thinking, um, given the numbers that were used in the attacks, I did not look at my traits, and I forgot about the heavy battle armor master.
Mhm.
So that's 3 off of each hit. If the numbers I remember are correct, I'd be unconscious, but with 2 death saving throws, because the last 2 crits, the first crit would have killed me, and then the last crit would have given me 2 death saving throws. I would be on my 3rd.
Okay. You took 8.
8, take off 3, makes it 5.
Right. Makes it 5.
Then
Then
13
you
makes it to 4 off.
13 took 4 off, minus your
3,
3.
6,
Okay. Then 20,
17.
17. Where are you at that point?
It was 3. Wait, brain. It was 5, 6. I was at 48. 37 off of that one, and then 17, 20, and then I
So
believe
the first nat 20 hits you for 17. Sorry, 20 and then reduced to 17.
mhm,
Then you hit with another nat 20 for 14 minus 3, so 11.
mhm.
Are you still conscious at that point?
If it's leaving 20 after the first nat 20, 11 will be with 9. I
Okay.
think we're missing one of the spider guys.
Um, well, there's still more attacks coming at you,
Ah, okay. I thought the
right?
crits were the last ones.
Yeah, no, the crits. Yeah, the crits were not the last ones. The next attack hits you for 10 minus
7.
3, so 7.
That's 2.
Okay, and then the next attack hits you for 12 minus 3, so that puts you unconscious.
Unconscious.
Yeah. Okay. So you were unconscious at that point. Here's the thing. These
Yes.
creatures had turns, and were you
Yes.
unconscious in front of them, they would have ripped you to the shreds, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
the effect is the same, but you should be aware of your abilities.
I really should.
Yeah.
I was just looking this over.
Yeah. No, but good for you to catch it. But due to the sequence of turns, right? I mean, somebody might have healed you, but like we're already so past it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But good to remember those sorts of things in the future. Okay, Ragnarok, you've torn things asunder on this turn. Any other attacks from you?
No, that's my 3.
Any movement or anything? Do you want to move around?
No, I'm gonna hold for now. I'll just move my turn.
Okay, staying right there. Okay, before Ember goes, Rainier, can you roll a D2 for me or flip a coin? 1 is you, 2 is Cal. Okay. Can you make a deception check for me?
Oh, we'll see. Let's see.
Okay. Quite good. Quite good. I'm gonna roll his. Okay, he has a +4, so he needs 11 or better. Okay. You feel its gaze catch your eye, and you are caught in its vision for a moment, and its eye gleams, and you feel its presence in your mind, like it's something swimming through your memories, looking, hunting, seeking, and it latches on to something. I think you know exactly what it latches onto.
Yeah.
And you hear it begin giggling and then laughing and laughing and laughing. It begins to run. And you just hear its laughing echoing in the caves. Ember.
Alrighty. There's only one of no, there's two. I will, as a bonus action, swing the spiritual weapon over at that one. I should have had advantage, but that's fine. For 11 force damage.
Okay.
I know I should stick with thaumaturgy, but I will pull the mace from my belt. And I will. Oh, it's so bad to do that. It's so bad to
yeah.
do
Well,
that.
they're fairy fired, so you have advantage. If you want to re-roll the spiritual weapon to see if they crit, you can do that too.
Let me do that. And I will take. No, it's not a crit. Okay. I was hoping that would give me the time to decide. Do I want to do this or? Yeah, I guess I will. I will clobber it with a mace.
Bonk.
I've got it targeted. This will be an advantage. I knew it was a bad idea. That is it. That was my
Okay.
bonus action. That was my action.
Any movement?
No, I don't want to
Okay.
provoke.
Okay. Rainier, you hear that giggling echoing through the caves and under in between fits of laughter, you hear it saying, "Not who you are, not who you are."
Yeah. Just murmuring and spitting. Just come around this corner here. Let's try to get rid of this real quick.
Oh yeah. Piercing like the edge of its eye, it reaches up and grabs the bolt and begins screaming and wailing.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Another one in its chest. It's wheezing, and you can see this dark blood coming out of it, and it looks at you. Liar.
I ain't having it, and I'll load another crossbow for my next turn.
Incredible. Cal.
I currently cannot see these things, but I believe I should be able to because of fairy fire.
They do glow, don't they? Yeah. Interesting point of note. I will drop a quick light.
Cool. Thank you. And I will glitter bomb this one closest to me.
Put a bomb. Nice.
Big
And,
blast.
Second beam.
Okay. couple of its legs get blasted out from under it.
And I will just take maybe a few steps up in the direction. Where do you think you're going? We're not done down here. That's Cal's
Okay.
turn.
Okay, very good. This one here. Oh, it's not great.
And
Cla-
just out of curiosity, do we hear what this thing is yelling at Rainier?
yes, it is
Okay.
speaking in common.
Gotcha.
Okay, it makes its wisdom saving throw. Succeeds. I don't know if that's half damage or not, but okay, makes attacks on Ragnarok.
Oh,
That's,
yes. Sorry, you're talking to me.
yeah. It succeeds on its spiritual weapon, spiritual guardian.
So it'll
Misses.
take half of.
Huge. Okay, misses at all its attacks on.
Oh, wait, no, I already rolled for this turn. Whatever. It was the 13, I think.
Okay.
So it would only take the 6 or whatever.
Very good.
Half of 13 is.
All right. Ragnarok.
All right.
Yeah, 13. Found it.
Oh, look, he came to me just like I thought I would. I will slash the fuck out of him. Yes.
Nice.
Pokemon. Oh, that was so close.
Huge.
Yeah, that'll do. And then one last hit.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, just disassembling this thing.
Okay.
And let me just do one thing, because you would have been recklessing all the time, right?
No, they're at advantage right now because of Fairy Fire.
Your previous turn, would you have recklessed?
No, because that one was also Fairy Fire.
Also very fine. Okay, very, very good. Okay.
Did I kill it on my bite attack or did I kill it on my claw attack?
Technically, it's you killed on the claw attack, so the
Oh.
bite is available.
All right, let's. Do we want to stick with 20?
Yeah,
Or do you
yeah,
want me
that's
to roll?
that's your roll.
Tight. And I don't have him selected.
No
But
problem.
10 damage to that guy.
Okay, huge, ripping chunks off of it. Ember.
I will, as a bonus action, pull the spiritual weapon over, the flying hammer that is hopefully going to.
Nice.
Hey! For 15 force damage.
Hell yeah.
I will girt through Ragnarok, duck under his claws, and try to smack this thing with a mace. With advantage.
Yeah.
There we go. Not great damage, but.
Okay, big thunk and crack on its head.
That'll be it.
Okay. Actually, before your turn, Ember, is when this thing goes. I just didn't add it in initiative.
Mhm.
How's it? Oh boy. Okay. Rainier, can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Sure can. I forgot to do that fucking thing I wanted to do at my turn last. It's fine.
No problem. The DC is also higher than what's listed here. It's 15 for these.
I see. Okay. Hey.
Easy.
Yeah.
Okay, no effect. It also uses its movement to try to flee as best it can. I'm actually going to make it. It attempts to hide.
Oh.
It is your turn.
Excellent. I can still see him. Great. Right here. Da, 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 da.
Yep, hits.
Okay. Now I'll castigate this motherfucker. My brand of castigation.
The brand of castigation.
Okay. Each time it deals damage to a creature, I can see within 5 feet of me, which I believe technically counts as me as well. It will take my int mod in damage. I will also always know where this bitch is until it dies. So roll my damage.
Yeah, the bolt searing through the air slams into its chest where its heart is. You hear it. Not who you are.
And I took my movement, so I'll turn back, but I will have a ways to go. That's my
Okay.
turn.
Okay. It is slumping, bleeding out. Well, dead before it even hit the ground. Cal,
All right.
you can see the
more-
light coming from where you saw Rainier run to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm basically standing in the dark, and the two things that I can see at this point are the light coming off of Rainier to the north and this glowing little
This glowed up
monstrosity.
guy, and I'd say, since the fairy fire's glowing, you see, like a swirling energy that is like embers stuff going on as well.
Yeah, yeah. And here come 2 bolts.
Does not hit.
All right. And
Big hit. Your bolt whips through the air, cracks against the side of this thing. Pieces of its shell and carapace scatter against the cave wall, and it is dead.
Nice.
Rainier, are you still alive?
Coming back.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Uh,
With that,
Yeah, I mean, that's my turn. Since I'm assuming we're out of initiative at this point,
correct.
I'm just going to cast light on myself.
Okay. If you right click your token
Yeah.
and then just hit the little flame button,
Yep.
it should light you up. You all see the scattered remains of many of these creatures, these strange looking, pale, scorpion esque insectoids. And you see the ruined body of Kriaz. Sword still gripped firmly in his hand.
I missed it. What happened?
They came out of the ground fast.
I put him right in the middle of those things. Is there anything you could do, Amber?
She just shakes her head.
Rainier, you're from the church. Anything.
Best I can do is take him back. We can see what resources can be spared, but all those Karakaran refugees, we might. I don't think we're going to get as lucky as we were. Few.
Hmm.
I'm going to come over, gesture for Ragnarok to help me get him up so we can at least carry him.
Sure.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, and what did we need from these corpses? Gesture at all the bodies.
Well, Sean, what was it we needed specifically?
You're looking for as much blood that can be harvested from them, as well as their meat, pieces of their like whole pieces of their carapace, and eggs. And you haven't seen eggs yet.
Eggs was optional. We didn't necessarily need to get it. But it'd be really helpful if we could bring the body.
Maybe the more that we can bring back, the more cash we can.
I was gonna say. Well, we'll look around, try to find some eggs, get as much out of this as we can, so we can be as ready as we can be.
Don't go far. I don't want them popping up out of the ground again.
Cal,
Hmm?
you didn't do this. We'll do what we can to make it right. Just like before.
Cal sort of half-heartedly nods.
Help me carry. And I'll start hauling something heavy into Cal's arm so he has something to do.
All right.
But, yeah, Cal just holds his arms out.
You all begin to busy yourselves, knowing that you couldn't have come here for nothing. And we'll pick up next session with what is recovered and what is done with Krios.